This course is about the economic competitiveness of Ukraine. Competitiveness is one of the leading priorities for Ukraine right now. How will Ukraine insert itself into the global value chains, into the global economy, in ways that build the prosperity of all of its people going forward? How will Ukrainians benefit in an economy? We need to think about what would full-strength economic reform look like. And we need to train people to participate in an overall economic reform process. So whether you're working at a company level, the organizational level, or at the government level, you'll understand what are the tools of economic competitiveness that you can bring to bear. This educational technique is where students learn by doing, where they work in small groups, and then they do simulations and case studies where they actually have to themselves formulate. They elect a prime minister, they play the roles, they decide who will play the role of each minister in an economic cabinet, and they are then challenged to come up with a comprehensive economic policies for economic reform with specific responsibilities assigned to each minister, specific initiatives, specific policies, and benchmarks that they're expected to reach. In addition, they're also encouraged to come up with a media mindset program, which is how will they communicate this to the larger population in ways that the average person on the street can understand and support. Every student, when they finish this course, understands the overview of economic reform and are able to break it down into its component parts. And maybe they'll be able to lobby for these reforms. Maybe they'll be able to join the government in a leadership position and actually implement some of these reforms. But in addition, the course also covers economic competitiveness at the firm level. And we give them strategy tools to build the competitiveness of their companies and organizations, even at the microeconomic level. They don't just learn during the class session, but we're forming relationships among very modern-minded people, very clever people, who will continue to interact with each other, ask each other for advice, and they have different sets of skills. I believe these classes are forming relationships that will endure for the next 5, 10, 20 years, and people will be able to get in touch with each other and help each other as they confront many of the problems and challenges that they're going to face in the future. So we all know that CAPS stands for Civil and Political School, but I think after this course, CAPS also stands for a competitive and prosperous society.